Bruce.
I was thinking Bruce Buffer for a second. Just cause, you know. But I'll let Bob introduce him, and then I'll give a sort of walkout.
And in the red corner, he's originally from Arkansas City, Kansas, but now trains at a Foundry gym, weighing 151 pounds. Let's hear it for Trig Tennant.
You can't hear by the crowd, another hometown favorite. Trig used to be a collegiate wrestler, and now he's training to become an MMA fighter and a jiu-jitsu specialist. So I'm excited to see what they bring out tonight. This fight will definitely be a very intriguing one.
See what you did there, intriguing one. Anyways, making his way in the red corner, Trig Tennant, representing Foundry Fighting and Fitness here from Beaufort, South Carolina. He originally hails from Arkansas City, Kansas. Again, it's Trig Tennant. I hear the word Trig and I immediately think of Frank Trigg, an MMA legend from years gone past.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think you can tell who the hometown favorite
is. Red Tennant. Judge Jimmy Neely will take them 3 rounds, 3 minutes per round.
3-minute rounds here in this catchweight 150-pound bout between Trig Tennant representing Foundry and Terence McKenzie.
Definitely to be an exciting barn burner for sure.
Here we go. Trig immediately takes control of the octagon. Shoots to no avail.
Yeah, the initial takedown. But definitely did not let up on the gas. Followed up with a pick, and then a high kick as well.
Ooh, almost
Very well timed double leg. Timed it with the low kick.
To see if Trig can go to work here, as he has side control. He's trying to trap that left arm of Terence.
Yeah, Terence is attempting to get some sort of guillotine, but I think we've said this multiple times tonight. Without control of the legs or the torso, you're not going to have a lot of success with the guillotine, and you're only just going to tire yourself out. But the one good thing that he has about maintaining this guillotine on the bottom is it does not give Trig the ability.
Good pass by Trig as he was in mount, now he's back, he's in half.
The good thing about it is it does not give Trig the ability to ground and pound with heavy hands, and it allows him to maintain some sort of control.
And they're back to their feet.
A lot of heavy blows, but I didn't see anything connected cleanly at that time.
Left hook misses from Trig.
Looks like Terence wanted to throw some sort of kick, but hesitated. Just let it know he was there. I'll tell you what, there's been solid takedown defense from Terence tonight so far.
Crowd's really into this fight tonight between Trig and Terence at this catchweight 150-pound MMA.
I don't know if you can see, but if you look at Trig's left leg, one of those calf kicks connected really well.
Yeah, it did. That was early in the match.
Yeah,
that was early in the match. I noticed that. Just misses with a kick.
That's the only real noticeable damage that can be noted on either of the fighters at this time. But it doesn't look like it's affecting Trig's mobility yet. I'll tell you, Terence is throwing some really heavy shots right now. Just nothing is connecting yet.
Round one in the books, an action-packed round between Trig and Terence. What'd you think there, Mac?
I thought it was a good round from both fighters. Both of them Both of them throwing very heavy shots. I think Terence is probably gonna have the better striking throughout this match, but Trig's threat of the takedown is definitely enough to hesitate Terence, is what it appears to be the deciding factor. If he can slow down the mobility of Trig Tennant, it looks like Terence would be able to pull off the victory. But I mean, wrestlers often have the advantage in these matchups. So it's tough to say in this first match. In this first round.
Yeah, he connected with that good low kick early in the round, and you see that on the back of the calf of Trig, and he's feinted a few kicks. He really hadn't thrown many since then. So you can see the power that Terence does have in his legs.
Yeah, both of these fighters have thrown some really heavy blows, but just as they're trying to feel each other out, it's very difficult to get into the right range and let something absolutely connect. But it's definitely going to be a solid 2 more rounds if it goes to the distance.
He just misses with that left hook, and Trig goes for a takedown. Good sprawl there by Terence. Good defense throughout the match so far. He's got underhooks in. Good defense from Terence. Oh, knee to the body. Stockton slap, if you will, from Terence.
Misses the leg kick and lets Trig take a single leg takedown. I'll tell you, Trig is definitely feinting or biting hard on these kicks, and for a couple of them, rightfully so. As he moved out of the way of that kick, it set him up perfectly to be able to get the takedown. So he's definitely respecting Terence's ability to hit him and hit him hard. But at the end of the day, with these takedowns, that is the ultimate neutralizer of the striking.
Yep, and see if he can get a hook or two in here. He's got his right in.
He's got one hook in.
If he can get his left in, because I do think he is the superior grappler.
He's going to do some sort of power half, and he's got the rear naked. He's got both hooks in. It looks like he's got it in tight. He's cranking it really hard. Doesn't quite have it, but he's able to get into mount. So for some ground and pound. And I'll tell you, the other underappreciated thing about this wrestling is you get super exhausted whether you're on top or on bottom of the wrestling. So it also has an effect on both of these fighters throughout all the other aspects of the fight. You'll definitely see a drastic decrease in the striking if and when they get back up to their feet. So Terence is trying to settle into some sort of Kimura. Does not relax. You can see they're both pretty heavy mouth breathing at this time. Crisp jab from Trig. And I'll tell you another thing that I'm noticing from these fighters as well is they're both sitting pretty heavy on their lead leg, so that could lead into more leg kicks if they deem a prime opportunity.
Yep. Oh, good spinning back fist from Trig, landed hard on the cheek of Terence. With a takedown right to follow. That's the end of an action-packed round 2 here at the Beaufort Brawl in Beaufort, South Carolina.
Very, very entertaining match. You can see this is going to wind up to be just who has more grit, I believe, at the end of the day. That's one of the most impressive things to see. As cool as it is to see the first round knockouts, one of the more impressive things is to see who can last longer. These 15-minute fights that they have, or the 3-minute fights that we have that last 9 minutes, it's very intriguing. It's very intriguing, impressive to see them go the distance. Who can last longer as the fighter, you know?
Yeah, and we're really seeing the strength of both fighters here. As you see a replay of Trig with another takedown. He had multiple takedowns that round. Great spinning back fist. You saw Terence land some blows, have good defense as well.
Yeah, and that would have been a very interesting kick if the kick had kicked. What am I saying? The kick had landed, but instead it turns into another takedown for Trig.
See how he just missed the kick there. All right, here we go with round 3.
Round 3, the crowd's electric. Oh, we do have a timer. Perfect. Yeah, they're both planted pretty heavy onto their legs now.
Yep. A well-timed kick by Terrence to dissuade the takedown attempt of Trig.
Yeah, it sounded bad, but it just bounced off his glove.
That's what I was going to say. All sound, but no bite there.
The loud sound is always very intriguing, though. Or intriguing, as you coined earlier.
That was a good left there by Terrence. It wasn't really a punch, more than a measuring stick, but we got Trig with another takedown.
He's settling to have more control versus throwing a bunch of damage in this half guard at this time. Switches from one half guard to the other.
Trig's really controlling the fight here on top. Okay,
Terence is able to get back to a full guard.
Yep.
Good on him.
Watch the up kick here. Oh, and he knocks him back down with the right. Follows up with the right. Right in front of us, another right, left. He takes a full mount. He's against the cage.
Crowd erupts as he lands into a full mount on the cage. I'll tell you, he's not able to put a lot of damage into it until he gets readjusted, but just having the numbers, there it is.
Reminds me a lot of Nate Diaz here, just pepper, 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 pepper.
Yeah, just letting it get piled on to you repeatedly is defeating in itself.
"15 seconds remain in the bout.
We go down into the final 10 seconds of this, and it ends with Trig on top.
As you can hear from the roar of the crowd, they think, and I think, and most people probably think, Trig, representing Foundry, is victorious here tonight. He really dominated on top in the ground game. He actually had a few good strikes as well.
Yeah, this was a classic striker versus grappler type of fight, you know.
That spinning back fist, he made good contact with that.
Well,
Terrence has power, and he respected it, and he took advantage of that.
Absolutely, yeah. Just a couple well-timed takedowns was the difference between a knockdown versus 3 rounds of domination by Trig.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, 3 minutes, the judges score the bout in this catchweight MMA fight for the winner from the red corner, Trig Tennant. Red corner, Tennant.
So no surprise in that one. Terrence was able to throw a lot of dominating strikes. But at the end of the day, it's not just strikes that matter, and Trig was able to take the fight to a level where he was able to win.
Trig. You got a lot of fans here. How long you been doing this, my friend?
5 months. I started in January.
So you rely a lot on your grappling. Is that where you're from, wrestling?
Yes, sir. I grew up wrestling in Kansas, was a 2-time state champ, and try to bring it in here as much as I can. So.
Really? Terence was a heck of an opponent. A different style, but heck of an opponent. Is this your future in MMA? You're going to rely on grappling? What's your future here?
I want to be an all-around great fighter. Don't want to rely on the wrestling too much, but that's where I am now and doing what I can to win.
So you're using your strengths, and you want to pick up some of your boxing and other skills. So you love this. You've got this bug.
Yes, sir. It's all I think about.
So what's your support system like here? Who do you have here with you?
I got my mom and sister. They came all the way from Kansas. My girlfriend's here. And then I have a bunch of people from my shop at work, came to support. And, yeah.
So you got folks from Kansas here who've come all the way out to see this fight.
Yes, sir.
All right, Trig, congratulations. Way to go. Nice bout, Terence.